Good morning and welcome to the Irish Senior Cup semi-finals for Waterpolo here in the University of Limerick Sports Arena. We're bringing you a bumper day of action here in UL with semi-finals for the women this morning, followed by semi-finals for the men, and we've got the two finals later on today. Starting off with the first semi-final between Drogheda and Tribes. Should be a fascinating contest this to start us off for the day. Both these sides advancing into the semi-final after the last 2 days of action down here. And we are underway. And Drogheda get the initial ball from the throw in. We'll be looking to try and build a bit of early pressure. That's Simona Herbage on the ball at the moment. And first shot just going over the bar on this occasion. It gives an opportunity for Tribes to set up and get into their rhythm themselves. Maeve Crudden on the ball here. Playing the ball inside. Nice little interplay. And a shot on. But again, no different to the first shot from Drogheda over the bar on this occasion. Trying to build momentum here, both sides early on in the game, just making sure they can get a feeling for it. It's good defence on that occasion from Tribes and gives them a chance to build from the back. And that's a very good ball through to Maeve Crudden on this right hand side. And again, this time, the effort from Iona MacDonald going over the bar. Crossfield pass, and that's very good from Drogheda, but a really good save on this occasion. It's Fiona Mooney in nets for Tribes. And a very good start. The strong save. That'll do her and her team's confidence a power of good from a defensive output. Nice through ball. But it's well defended, very well defended by Christine Farrelly. And back to Danielle Clemmer in nets. See that plenty of times using the goalkeeper as a nice way of outputting. Potentially an opportunity here for Drogheda to work an opening. Just trying to find the right area. Just goes through the hands there, but still a chance, and put over on this occasion. I think that was Nicola Coulter-John there, number 12. Putting it over from close range. Ball out to Aisling Walsh here for Tribes, and she takes a long range effort. It's off the post. The first real sign of a goal being scored this morning coming from Tribes. Walsh hitting the post on that occasion, and an opportunity if they can work the pass, and they do so. Drogheda an opportunity here, and Nicola Coulter-John's been given the opportunity. An infringement call just in front of the goal. Have a chance here for Drogheda to open the scoring, and they do so. Well put away by Coulter John, and Drogheda take a 1-0 lead here after just over 3 minutes of this first quarter. 8 minutes per quarter, of course. That's good defending. This time from Gillian Fritz. Clemmer now looking to try find the right ball, and it's quick ball from Drogheda. And another opportunity here now to work it from the free awarded. Trying to find that right opening, trying to make sure to keep using the defenders. It's very close on this occasion from Christine Farley, but it's hit the outside of the post. So a few substitutions being made from both sides. Some fresh bodies in the pool, and Tribes looking to get back into this game. Now, after a strong start from Drogheda, Cara Kinlan on that occasion, slightly overstepping. Another good save from Clemmer though. She's had a very solid start to the morning. Drogheda seeing whether they can build on this 2-0 lead, and it's another good through ball. Ball recycled out. Amelia Urry now. Cross. Gonna have to try get a shot away here. As you can tell from the Hoosier, they're running out of time on the shot clock. 30 seconds to get that shot away, and Drogheda failing to do so on that occasion. Goes wide here. Tremaeve Crudden back inside. Aisling Walsh. Another infringement there. Straight at Danielle Clemmer. They're being forced to shoot from quite a bit out here, Tribes, because of the good defending on show from Drogheda, and they just haven't been able to work a real proper opening on Clemmer as a result. It's Cara Kinlan on the right hand side here. Gonna have to take a shot on, and does so. And it's a goal. It's just snuck in. Not sure Cara Kinlan was really looking to shoot. She was looking around for other options, and just because of the pressure of the shot clock, she's ended up going for a goal, and it's squeezed in to put Drogheda 3-0 ahead here, and already in a really, really strong position in this game, even at such an early stage. The defending is just so strong. And again, it's one from range, and it's hit the top of the bar on this occasion. Second time today now. Tribes have been denied by either a post or the crossbar. And it's just those little slices of luck that can prohibit you in these big games. Foul awarded and a quick shot on that occasion from Gillian Farley, but Fiona Mooney's able to tidy up, and a chance now for Tribes to work that ball forward again, with Aisling Walsh doing the dribbling and finding again Alana Blacko who's been the mainstay of the majority of these attacks, but only 5 seconds to get that shot away, and again just being forced to shoot from so far out. Very difficult to find an opening. Good quick ball out to Cara Kinlan, who not sure was really expecting that, but did very well. Now trying to call for a pass. Is she going to be tempted into a shot again? Little ball. Needs to get the shot away. It's hit the bar from Gillian Farrelly from close range. And maybe a chance here if they can get it. But it's good keeping. It's really good keeping from Danielle Clemmer. She was out off her line very quickly there and won the 50-50 with Sophie Moran from Tribes. Their defending has been very good in this first quarter. Just getting down to that last 20 seconds, as you can see on your screens, the graphic in your top right. And maybe a chance for a fourth. It's hit the post on this occasion. Gave it a right thud as well. It was an effort at plenty of power from Farrelly. And that ends the first quarter with Drogheda 3-0 up at this stage. It was a tight first couple of minutes, but they managed in that middle section of the 8 minutes to really put the foot on the throat. 2 or 3 minutes of really, really strong play, good interplay between the players, and then a little bit of luck on that third goal and some very good efforts for the first two. So, end of the first quarter of this morning's first semi-final. Drogheda 3, Tribes 0. If you stay with us throughout the morning, you'll see the second semi-final of this Women's Senior Cup between St Vincent's and Cathal Brugha. That will be coming to you directly afterwards. Then we have the men's semi-finals also later on this morning, and the first semi-finals the exact same as the second women's semi. The Cathal Brugha side taking on St Vincent's, and then we have Corrib playing Clonard in the second semi-final, which is a very interesting day of action. And obviously, as mentioned before, the finals on this evening. Women's final at 5:45 and the men's final at around 7 o'clock. So that's all to look forward to throughout the day here on the Swim Ireland YouTube channel, as the swimmers are coming back on for the second quarter now. And this is a real key quarter for Tribes. They've got to try and find a way of getting back into the game, try to get themselves on the board to start off with, and they found that difficult with how well Danielle Clemmer has been in nets, an experienced player for this Drogheda side. The horn goes, and we'll wait for the referee to put that ball in, and he does so. And again, for the second quarter in a row, it's Drogheda that win it from that throw in, and are able to build some early momentum with Simona Herbage, who's carrying the ball menacingly through, and a lovely shot to make it 4-0 to Drogheda. It's exactly the start they'd have been looking for. There wasn't much pressure on the attacker on this occasion. She was able to just make her way through very serenely, and she found the corner, Herbage, so she gets herself on the score sheet. Drogheda 4-0 up now. Again, just over the bar. It was a long shot from Roisin Cunningham-Smith on that occasion. Need to try work an opening a little bit closer to the net if they can, Tribes. Good pressure on the ball from the defence. It's just over the head of Robin Joyce, who was coming in at the back post. And good work from Cunningham Smith to win that foul and to give Tribes that opportunity to work the ball forward on the counter attack. And another shot, but again very easily dealt with by Clemmer. Herbage trying to find that through ball. It just finds its way into the hands of Fiona Mooney. It was very close there. It was Coulter John trying to get on the end of the through ball from Herbage on that occasion. Good ball from Mooney and good long through ball. And an opportunity. That was the first time they've gotten really quite close to the net there. It was Sophie Moran up there on the left hand side and just putting it over on this occasion, as we've seen a few times already now from this Tribe side. Herbage swimming onto that, back out to Coulter John. And it's a good save straight onto the post as well. Mooney doing a very good job between the sticks on that occasion to keep this game at 4-0, and just trying to keep Tribes in it at this stage. And Aisling Walsh now dribbling forward on this right hand side. Shot clock already below 10 though. Over to Moran, who's going to have to try and get one away, but in trying to do so, she's been penalised. And here comes Rada again. And again a good save from Mooney. It was Leisha Devlin on that occasion. A through ball. And good hold up play. Trying to get in on that was Sophie Moran on the defence, just overstretching on that occasion. And the timeout's been called by the Tribes head coach. That's Goran Sablic who's called that timeout. This gives his players a 1 minute rest, potentially a chance to change some of the swimmers as well and try to get a few fresh legs out there. I think he'll understand this is a pretty key juncture in the game. They've got to make sure they keep themselves within touching distance and give themselves any type of squeak to try and get back into this game. Well, there have been a few changes made on the Tribe side, but still going to be a Drogheda ball here in a dangerous position. See Clemmer up at that halfway line on that occasion, and space being worked here, trying to use that extra player. And it's Devlin here. They're going to have to get a shot away soon. And they've just over-tried it at that stage, trying to work the opening so much that they've ended up just over using the ball on that occasion, and the Hooter goes. This is Sarah Bradley making good progress. Maybe a chance here. It's just slipped away from Blacko, who takes a shot. Another good save though from Clemmer. And a chance for Drogheda to break quickly here. Devlin trying to seek out Coulter John, and she gets herself a foul. It's just tipped over. Try to work the ball out to Herbage there on the left hand side. Ball goes over the bar, and for Tribes another chance. They use Moore now out on the right hand side, and again hits the post. They've been desperately unlucky this morning. Tribes now 3 times that they've hit the woodwork. Twice the post, 1 time the crossbar. And another golden opportunity here to extend the lead. It's going to be Coulter John. Foul given on Cunningham Smith there, who was trying to defend desperately. And ball's gone through, and it's now 5-0 to Drogheda, and it's the second time that Coulter John is on the score sheet. Fiona Mooney got a decent enough hand on it on that occasion, but not enough. We've seen another rotation from Drogheda. We saw that in the first quarter as well, where they, in and around that 3.5 minutes to go, they bring in a fresh set of swimmers and just keeps things nicely moving. Cara Kinlan on that occasion trying to defend well, and just the added pressure on the ball is making these Tribes swimmers just taking those shots on from a very long way out, and with the way Clemmer's operated, it's just been difficult to find those openings and find a real way through. A chance and hit the post on this occasion for Drogheda and into the grateful hands of Fiona Mooney, who's desperately trying to find somebody and does so very well. Finds Alice Corcoran out on this right hand side. Within that 10 seconds again, and a big chance there for Tribes. And they've managed to do so. They've managed to get themselves on the scoreboard. It's Aisling Walsh who took it, and it was a must-get, really, in the context of this game. And they have managed it, and maybe a glimmer of hope for Tribes. It's 5-1 now to Drogheda, but they've just stopped the rot, and they'll gain confidence from beating Clemmer, who's looked very assured thus far. There's an element of desperation around this Tribes defending, and that's much better from them. Just putting that pressure on Farrelly manages to get them the ball back quickly and an opportunity to maybe break. And some strong swimming down this right hand side from Corcoran. Gains good position and wins a foul now. A shot from range from Rachel Keegan. Just past the post. Now a chance for Amelia Urry in the middle. Oh, very good effort. Skimmed that one off the pool. Another good ball from Fiona Mooney, trying to get good position. But the pass was astray on that occasion and it's been recycled out. But Moran does really well. There's potentially an opportunity wasted there. It was Aoife Bunshu with the effort. Trying to catch Clemmer out wasn't a bad idea. A crossfield ball to Kinlan. Trying to find Farrelly in the middle there, but unable to do so. And Tribes only 10 seconds left on the clock to finish up this second quarter. They're going to have to get the ball quickly, so to try to get a shot on. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So that ends the second quarter, and after 2 quarters we are at the halfway stage of this first semi-final. Drogheda are 5-1 ahead. Having been 3-0 up after the first quarter, they now take a 5-1 lead. As you can see on your graphic, around a 2.5 minute break. And I'll join you back in a 2 minutes time to bring you through the second half and see whether Tribes can mount any sort of comeback. Yes, welcome back to the UL Sports Arena for the third quarter of the first semi-final of these Irish Senior Cup Waterpolo semi-finals. This is the women's section of the Irish Senior Cup. This first semi-final is between Drogheda and Tribes, and at the halfway stage, Drogheda have a commanding lead at 5-1. They were 5-0 up, so the last goal did go to Tribes, and as a result, is there a bit of momentum there? That's what they'll be hoping. Still 16 minutes to play, 2 quarters of 8, of course. And the referee setting them on their way for this third quarter, and well retrieved from Hannah McMenamin. Good strong start. Her badge there finding Gillian Fritz on this right-hand side. Drogheda attacking and doing so very well is Fritz, but well defended. And it was really good work there from Smielek coming over from Tribes to work on it here. We've got Alana Blacko, who's been operating in this point position. And the ball really wasn't on there, unfortunately, for Sarah Bradley. You could see what she was trying to do. She was trying to get Aisling Walsh into the game on that right wing. Big cross field ball from Fritz. And it finds Coulter John, who's been very dangerous. And back out to Fritz. Back to Coulter John. Will they get the shot away? They try to. It's off the bar. It was a really good effort, actually, from Coulter John. Just trying to float that one into the back of the far net. Didn't quite find the end product she'd have looked for. As here comes Cunningham Smith on that right hand side. Gets the foul and takes the shot immediately and almost caught Clemmer out. Just with how quick she took it, but Clemmer well up to the task, as she has been throughout this game. Good quick offense here from Drogheda now. Farrelly winning the ball into her badge, and another foul being committed, and quickly, and again it's off the bar. And Fiona Mooney's able to sweep up, and a big long ball down towards Aisling Walsh, the goal scorer for Tribes in that second quarter. Foul given, trying to get it into Sarah Bradley there in that centre forward position. Very strong with her back to goal. Looking for her badge here, Drogheda. And a clear foul from Smielek on this occasion. Inside, and chance for McMenamin here. She's relatively free. It was a good shot, and it was a good save from Mooney as well. Aisling Walsh now. You can hear Clemmer in goal, instructing her teammates, trying to get some organisation into this defence, and a really good block from Coulter John. We've seen how good she's been on the offensive side today, but a big block now as well to add, as McMenamin's now got a chance to move forward on the ball. Coulter John moving into that point position, and now has an opportunity. Good hassling from Moran, and a good block this occasion from Blacko. Is she going to try find a quick ball? She finds Bradley, who's in the middle, and going to look to try set something up here. Sarah Bradley wins the foul, and a good pass out to Walsh. Another foul committed. Trying to find Cunningham Smith there, who'd made a really good run in from that right wing, a diagonal run, or swim should I say, and couldn't be found, just a little bit too much on it. That's really good. Really strong swimming from Farrelly on this right hand side. Plenty of momentum, and spins superbly. And that was really, really strong stuff from Farrelly, and wins her side Another prize opportunity. And it's going to be Coulter John looking for her third of the day and finds it. It's going to be 6-1 to Drogheda. Coulter John will be awarded with the goal, but really goes down to the excellent work from Gillian Farley on this right wing. Really strong swimming to gain an advantage on her defender, and then spun superbly, only to be held back to the eyes of the referee on the near side of your camera screen. Lovely pictures here being brought to you in the UL Sports Arena. You can see just in the background there the two teams for this second semi-final between St Vincent and Collabrua. Just getting their warm-ups underway. It'll be a very quick turnaround time between games here throughout the day. Be a bit of a gap between the semi-finals and then the two finals this evening. But other than that, that was a decent enough effort, just as I say, from Aoife O'Farrell on that occasion, and Clemmer just got a little hand on it. Robin Joyce now for Drogheda, but under stern pressure from Bunchu, but it's been worked well. It's into her badge and it's in, and it is 7-1 to Drogheda. It just bursts through the hands of Fiona Mooney. There's just the power on the shot from her badge, just prevented Mooney from being able. Yeah, a few fouls being committed here. Walsh, or should I say O'Farrell, on the ball. Another foul being committed. Shot from range from Rachel Keegan, unable to catch Clemmer out. He finds her badge. Now it's Leisha Devlin on this right hand side. We've seen her perform to good effect, and that's a fantastic goal from Leisha Devlin from range. Just caught Mooney slightly off her line and has lobbed her perfectly there. Brings it to 8-1 to Drogheda. And you'd have to think it's a relatively unassailable lead from this stage. Leisha Devlin very handy coming in off that right hand side. Robin Joyce hassling and harrying Keegan, not letting up this side. Again from range from Aoife O'Farrell. Clemmer tidies up. Herbage into Farrelly, back to goal. Oh, very strong effort from Gillian Farrelly, and it's smashed into the post. It's almost taken the post with it, that shot. The strength on it. Drogheda head coach Gary O'Brien imploring with his team, no fouls he wants. That's the shout from the sidelines there. From poolside, as Crudden has it. Only 4 seconds left, and that hooter's going to sound. She takes the shot on. As you can probably pick up on the effects, that loud hooter sound quite close to us here in commentary. Good pick, really good pick from Iona McDonald. And then a foul from Cara Kinlan. They find McDonald again here on this left hand side. Can she work an opening for Tribes? She wins a foul from Devlin. Another foul committed here. Aoife O'Farrell here trying to find that little bit of space, and through it goes, and a chance here and off the post. The 4th time today Tribes have come so close. It was Alice Corcoran there in that centre forwards position. McDonald here trying to get something going, whether Tribes can add a little bit of respectability to this scoreline. Can they try work that elusive opening? They scored quite late on in the second quarter. Can they do so again? They've only 20 seconds left overall, 10 seconds on the shot clock, again from range. And again, but there's been an infringement called, and an opportunity now for Tribes. 10 seconds left to go. And it was a good opening, and Bunshu with a nice shot over the head, but not enough power on it, and that concludes the third quarter. And after three quarters now, Drogheda leading 8-1. Very strong they've been, this Drogheda side, both with who's coming on and off. Seems to be a great level of depth there as well. We'll be back in a minute's time for the fourth quarter of this first semi-final. Drogheda leading 8-1 against Tribes with 1 quarter to go. Yes, welcome back to the fourth and final quarter here between Drogheda and Tribes in this first semi-final of the Women's Irish Senior Cup. Drogheda 8-1 up. You'd have to imagine that won't be a scoreline that can be reversed, as Coulter John back in the pool now, with Sarah Bradley trying to be very tight and commits a foul on that occasion. Coulter John trying to find an opening now, finds Sive Kinlan. Really nice play. Coulter John spinning away from her defender to score, and score her fourth of the day. A really strong effort from Nicola Coulter John, spinning and turning away from her defence to bring the score to 9-1 to Drogheda. Strong effort by Sophie Moran from distance. Finding Sive Kinlan on this right hand side. She wins a foul. Tries to move that ball quickly, which they've done so to great effect. Out to Amelia Urry. Inside to Christine Farley. And that's made it 10-1. Christine Farley with a super effort. Really good work from this Drogheda side, moving the ball quickly, swimming at great pace, and they've put in a fantastic performance here this morning. And really good defending. This from Sive Kinlan. Recycles the ball back out to Clemmer, who's really led the charge even from the defence. She's been so strong. And she's able to find Coulter John, who finds Hannah McMenamin. Hannah McMenamin is able to score and score impressively. I think there's a few tired bodies now out on that Tribe side. A few changes now being made. Sophie Moran heading off, and Ione McDonald back into the pool. Drogheda have been very, very strong. It's just been on top from the early stages and haven't allowed that to slip. As Bradley trying to turn. Wins herself a foul as well, and Hannah McMenamin penalised with the foul. McDonald, can they get the opening with a spare player on the pitch now? That's a fantastic save. That's a fantastic save from Danielle Clemmer. They'd worked it quite nicely, Tribes, and found Aisling Walsh in a pocket of space. Here's Amelia Urry on the ball now. Very strong swimmer. Seen her in the National Championships in the National Aquatic Centre only a few weeks ago when we covered that fantastic event in the NAC back up in Dublin. Trying to cut inside here. Smielek. I'm trying to go for that lob into the far post. It wasn't a bad option, just too much height on it on this occasion. And you can see here that Tribe's defence trying to set up well, and just wasn't enough juice on that pass from Rebecca O'Donovan. As well cut off by Iona McDonald, who's made a good influence on this game for Tribes, I must say. There's Smielek on that left hand side trying to feed the ball in to Roisin Cunningham-Smith there in that central position. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Unfortunately running out of time there. Quite hard at times when you're in the pool to quite realise just how close that shot clock is ticking down on you, and especially if you're not potentially getting the call from the sideline here as Coulter John operating in that point guard position, trying to dictate the play outside to Kinlan, and well blocked from Tribes. Still plenty of pace in this game, considering we're now deep into this fourth and final quarter. Anna McDonald again causing a few issues. Out to Smielek. Good effort. Well, not for the first time. Clemmer doing a very good job in nets, and a timeout called by Tribes, by Drogheda actually on this occasion. I think just an opportunity to get fresh players into the pool for the final 4 minutes or so of this semi-final. Drogheda have done that very well in each quarter. They've managed to rotate, and the standard hasn't slipped at any stage. Be interesting to see whether Tribes can work any type of openings in these last few minutes. And to see whether they can maybe get another goal on the scoreboard. 3 minutes 29 left as play gets back underway with Clemmer. Amelia Urry finding O'Donovan, who puts it into that pocket of space, and it's very well claimed by McMenamin. Outside to Leisha Devlin. Gonna have to get a shot on here, and it just slips through Farrelly's hands. And it's just wide on that occasion. That time isn't ticking away. We're just trying to retrieve the ball from behind the goal. It's going to be Aoife Farrell here bringing that ball forward for Tribes. Takes a shot from range. It's good hand from Clemmer and manages to sweep up the rebound as well. Very impressively. She's been difficult to beat all day. That's Corcoran there, a little bit over eager to try and get that ball back. Well retrieved by O'Farrell, a good pick defensively on that occasion. Not for the first time, O'Farrell trying to bring that ball forward. Uses Rachel Keegan. Out wide, here's Maeve Crudden. Another effort on goal, another save from Clemmer. They've had plenty of efforts, Tribes, and they've hit the post 3 times, they've hit the crossbar once. Just hasn't ended up leading to the goals that they possibly deserved. Don't think this game really deserves to be as one-sided a scoreline as 11-1 would suggest. Only 10 seconds here. Devlin taking that shot on from range and just heading wide. The pressure of that shot clock evident to see. And Tribes just haven't managed to defensively have that sort of stability. Out wide right, good tip on it. Good defensive work from McMenamin. It's denying Maeve Crudden a free shot, and that's a superb ball from Clemmer. Ball inside, trying to find Gillian Farrelly. Prevented from getting at that ball, and really good work from Fiona Mooney to get that ball out, and it may be a chance here as we head into the final minute of the game. Good crossfield ball for Alice Corcoran to work with. Now to Aoife Farrell, and a great goal from Aoife Farrell into that far corner to make it 11-2. Not much Clemmer could have done about that, and she's been very difficult to beat in nets, but even she couldn't keep that one out. Really tidy work from Tribes there. They got the ball around quickly, had Drogheda out of position as a result, and Aoife Farrell, who's had plenty of very good efforts be denied, gets herself on the score sheet, and deservedly so. That's strong work from Christine Farley trying to get through there, but ends up infringing. That ball quickly goes out to Aoife Farrell. Can she trying to find another goal for Tribes. That ball through, find Sophie Moran, put some really strong defending. It's Cara Kinlan back there. But opportunity now, and not put away by Aoife Bunchu. They're going to get another foul here though. 6 seconds left for Tribes. Might as well try to get something through to Moran. But some good defending, and that is going to finish up the contest for this first semi-final. It's a win for Drogheda. They advance to the final of the Irish Senior Cup in very, very strong fashion, winning 11-2 here in this first semi-final. Fantastic performance. 4 goals for Nicola Coulter-John. Daniel Clemmer in goals was superb as well. The Tribes' performance was one of great credit, but unfortunately they couldn't enact the result. So Drogheda win this first semi-final 11-2. Stay with us, as very soon we will have that second semi-final between St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha.